We are now officially starting our ceremony. We will begin with our battalion hype video.
Established in 1919, the Steel Battalion has been producing the nation's finest leaders for 100 years. A Steel Battalion cadet is made of discipline, hard work, perseverance, moral courage, integrity, dedication, grit, and a will to never quit. We honor those who have served before us and those who continue to serve. We are scholars, athletes, and leaders. We are each other's mentors, battle buddies, teammates, best friends, classmates. We are a family, the Steel Battalion family. We foster a culture of excellence. We have a growth mindset and competitive spirit. Complacency is not an option. We never settle. No matter if it's in the classroom, at PT, in tactical training, in our academics, our clubs, our sports teams, our social organizations, we lead by example. We continue to raise the standard for ourselves and our peers. We are selfless. We are critical thinkers. We are problem solvers. We are team players. Every day, we challenge each other to become the best leaders we can be. We are strong. We are mentally and physically tough. We train to lead. We fight to win. We are Steel Battalion, forged in fire.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cadet Ball. I am the Cadet Battalion Commander for the Steel Battalion. I'll be serving as your master of ceremonies this evening. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem, and please remain standing for our invocation. In case we encounter a technical difficulty that we are unable to fix, we will resume the awards ceremony on Friday, May 14th at 16:30. Thank you for coming. Although virtual, your presence is greatly felt and appreciated.
Please bow your heads in prayer. Almighty and ever-loving God, we thank you for the privilege of being here today in the company of our beloved friends and family. Today is a special day for the Steel Battalion. It is a day to recognize hard work, dedication, and discipline. We ask you that you bless those who are being recognized today and to remind them that they did not make it here alone, that many have helped them along the way. We pray in your name, God. Amen.
Again, if we experience a technical difficulty that we aren't able to fix, we will restart the awards ceremony on Friday, May 14th at 16:30. Welcome, friends, families, and distinguished guests to the annual Steel Battalion Army ROTC Awards ceremony for the 2020-2021 academic year. We thank you for joining us this evening. Army ROTC in the Lehigh Valley is vibrantly successful, as is evident by the awards being presented this evening. This award ceremony recognizes deserving student cadets in our battalion who have excelled in academics, ROTC, and leadership. Our cadets do an exceptional job, of which parents, family, guests, and cadre should truly be proud. These cadets of the Steel Battalion represent the future leaders and officers of the United States Army. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ricardo Hall, the Vice President for Student Affairs at Lehigh University, who will share a few inspirational words with us before the award ceremony.
Thank you, and good afternoon. On behalf of President Simon and the Lehigh University leadership team, I extend warm and sincere greetings to our guests, alumni, families, and other university officials, and of course, our ROTC cadre and cadets. First and foremost, congratulations to the Steel Battalion for yet another outstanding academic year. 2020-2021 has been like no other in higher education. Mental health and wellness, physical health and wellness, isolation, quarantine, testing, separation from friends and family for extended periods of time, limited opportunities for socializing, and living our lives while wearing masks in public. These are recurring themes on college campuses across the country. And on top of dealing with all of that, you've made the conscious decision to add your ROTC commitment to your individual and collective plates. Physical training at early hours, travel to campuses other than your own, as well as to other cities and states for training and competitions and challenges, pushing yourselves and your peers to your limits and beyond. Yet for all that you've faced, you have endured, overcome, and excelled during this past year. You've engaged in first-rate leadership development, rigorous military science coursework, various forms of physical and mental endurance training, and each and every one of you serve as role models within, among, and outside of our campus communities, all amidst a global pandemic. From Steel Battalion's strong and enthusiastic social media presence, the world has easy access to your fight to train attitude, and your achievements are well documented and well respected by the community. And they include the top 10 Army ROTC 10-miler team in the nation, first place Ranger Challenge champions in the Northeast, qualification to West Point's Sandhurst competition, placing 22nd of 44 elite teams, being a flagship Army ROTC program for the Northeast and for our nation. We have nearly 120 cadets, with over 40% of cadets cross-enrolled at the Lehigh Steel Battalion. Thank you for literally going the extra mile in your endeavors and commitment this past year from all of our sister campuses across the Lehigh Valley and Berks County. To those cadets earning top individual honors this evening, your accomplishments are a reflection of your incredible grit, character, and tenacity to be team players and professionals. Hats off to all of you. For those cadets who have contracted in the Army, thank you for taking the next step in your officer journey as you work towards being incredible commissioned officers in support of our nation. We are also very proud of you. To the families, friends, cadre, and staff of our Steel Battalion cadets, on behalf of Lehigh University, thank you so much. Your unwavering support to your cadets is an extension of the Steel Battalion's and Lehigh's commitment to inclusiveness, respect, and family. These cadets would not be as successful as they are now without your support, coaching, and mentorship. And lastly, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the leadership of Colonel John Abella. I look forward to working with Colonel Jackson, and I know Steel Battalion will continue to grow and excel under his command, but I will absolutely miss John, whom I consider a friend and look forward to remaining in touch with as his career takes on even greater significance in service to our country. The past 3 years have moved entirely too swiftly, but we are fortunate that you accepted an assignment and found a home at Lehigh. Thank you, Colonel Abella. And again, congratulations to the entire Steel Battalion, forged in fire.
Thank you, Dr. Hall, for joining us this evening and sharing those words. Before cadets contract into the U.S. Army, they raise their right hand and swear allegiance to the Constitution and to this country, taking the first step in solidifying their commitment to serve as an officer in the world's greatest army. This oath also represents a deeper commitment to the ROTC program, as cadets pledge to represent the program and adhere to all the requirements in their contract, including academic, physical, and performance-based measures. At this time, I would like to invite the following cadets to please stand up, raise their right hand, and receive the oath from Lieutenant Colonel John Abella. Cadet Trudy. Cadet Fay. Cadet Narducci. Cadet Pareto. Cadet Elkovach. And Cadet Cruz.
All right. Hey, great to see everybody. I'm going to go off script real fast, and I'm not going to talk a lot, but I do want to say a special shout out and thank you to our Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Rick Hall. Sir, thank you so much for being here. You are a busy professional, and you have been a consummate friend and supporter to this great program and battalion and the entire Lehigh community. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for your mentorship and friendship. And you've been there for me, this team, and our entire Steel Battalion family since day one. I do want to take a moment to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Preston Jackson. Lieutenant Colonel Jackson's coming from the United Nations mission in Africa and the Pentagon. And like you said, Dr. Hall, I'm extremely confident that not only will Preston fill my shoes, but he will take the program and the team to the next level.
Hey, thank you, everybody. Hey, congratulations to you all. Dr. Hall, I think you said it best. To sum it up, Lehigh is a storybook of excellence. Look forward to working with everybody. Please continue your tenacity, knowledge, and the experiences that you learn in this will take you far. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Preston. All right. Some exciting times here for these select cadets. I know we rehearsed this, so we'll make sure that we do it right. But congratulations to all of you. As Dr. Hall said, you know, contracting is a huge milestone, and it's an important moment in your cadet careers and your future officer journey. You know, what I regret is the overall public recognition, because this is a little bit long overdue for you all in front of the battalion, your peers, and your family. And hopefully today can bring a little closure to that and your recognition. I'm very proud of you. This is a binding promise, this contract. And I have the highest hopes in all of you to continue to do very well in the program and continue to do well at camp. And of course, commissioning as an Army officer. So without further ado, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Jack Michael Huckabee,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to support and defend the Constitution of the United States
to support the
Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will
bear
faith
allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and the officers appointed over me
and the officers over me
in accordance with the regulations
in accordance with the regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, congratulations. Let's give all of these young men and women an outstanding round of applause. Congratulations, great work, well-deserved, and thank you for taking that next step. Appreciate it. And Dr. Hall, thank you so much.
All right, thank you, sir. Now I'd like to introduce our Cadet Command Sergeant Major and my battle buddy, Cadet Aiden Swearingen, who will be the narrator for the NCO induction ceremony.
Thank you. We will now perform the 2021 Cadet NCO induction, where we will recognize the passing of the group before you into the ranks of the time-honored ROTC Cadet Non-Commissioned Officer Corps. These cadets have learned the fundamentals of leadership over the past year. As MS2s, they have been given the responsibility as team leaders and squad leaders to coach, mentor, and develop young soldiers into future leaders. Our program has implemented the year of the NCO into our training model to show these future leaders what it is like to be a first-line leader, a non-commissioned officer, and ultimately the role model their soldiers will look up to. Today, we commemorate this rite of passage as a celebration of the newly promoted joining the ranks of the Cadet Non-Commissioned Officer Corps and emphasize and build on the pride they share as members of such an elite corps. Since the earliest days of our Army, the non-commissioned officer has been recognized as one who instills discipline and order within the unit. Baron Frederick von Steuben, the U.S. Army's first drill master, listed in his regulations for the order and discipline of the troops of the United States, the so-called Blue Book, that each sergeant and corporal will be answerable for the squad committed to his care. Each must pay particular attention to their conduct in every respect, and they must always keep themselves and their arms clean. In dealing with recruits, they must exercise all their patience, and while on the march, the non-commissioned officers must preserve order and regularity. Today, we continue that tradition. The Creed of the non-commissioned officer has served as a guiding document for non-commissioned officers since its inception in 1973, though its concepts have always been part of our Corps. Each paragraph begins with 3 letters, N, C, and O. It was from there that the Creed was built and has since served as a compass to guide this Corps. Today, our newest non-commissioned officers will affirm their commitment to the professionalism of our Corps and become a part of the backbone of the Army.
No one is more professional than I.
I am a non-commissioned officer, a leader of soldiers.
As a non-commissioned officer, I realize that I'm a member of a time-honored corps, which is known as the backbone of the Army.
I'm proud of the Corps of non-commissioned officers and will at all times conduct myself so as to bring credit upon the Corps, the military service, and my country, regardless of the situation in which I find myself.
I will not use my position to attain pleasure, profit, or personal safety.
Competence is my watchword.
My 2 basic responsibilities will always be uppermost in my mind: accomplishment of my mission and the welfare of my soldiers.
Will strive to remain technically and tactically proficient.
I'm aware of my role as a non-commissioned officer.
I will fulfill my responsibilities inherent in that role.
All soldiers are entitled to outstanding leadership. I will provide that leadership.
I know my soldiers and I will always place their needs above my own.
I will communicate consistently with my soldiers and never leave them uninformed.
I will be fair and impartial in recommending both rewards and punishment.
Officers of my unit will have maximum time to accomplish their duties. They will not have to accomplish mine.
I will earn their respect and confidence, as well as that of my soldiers.
I will be loyal to those with whom I serve, senior, peers, and subordinates alike.
I will exercise initiative by taking action in the absence of orders.
I will not compromise my integrity nor my moral courage.
I will not forget, nor will I allow my comrades to forget, that we are professionals, non-commissioned officers, leaders.
You are now charged with enforcing the standards within the unit, being a coach and mentor to your cadets, and thus holding the line. Go forth and lead. Backbone!
Thanks, Aiden. All right, it is now my privilege to introduce the Professor of Military Science for the Steel Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel John Arabella.
All right, my next purpose here is to introduce a wonderful teacher, coach, and mentor, and that's Master Sergeant Sean Im as tonight's guest speaker. Sergeant Im has served over 20 years in our United States Army. He has served with honor in the 2nd Infantry Division, the 25th Infantry Division, the 82nd Airborne Division, and of course, right here in the Lehigh University Steel Battalion. He has over 29 months of overseas in combat deployments and tours. As a master leader, a combatives instructor, an airborne paratrooper, it is a distinct honor to welcome him here today. just a couple things about him, because he does a lot. And I think most of this battalion knows that. But he is a teacher. He's an outstanding teacher. I think he's taught all these MS classes over the last 3 years. He is a coach. He does a great job coaching. Everything from PT to labs to Ranger Challenge to Sandhurst, he's all over it. He is a mentor, and we all know that, because not only does he mentor me and everybody else, he mentors you and does a great job. He is an advisor. On many occasions, he served as our senior military science instructor in the absence of an SMSI. He is a planner. He plans a lot, and he does a lot. He is, and maybe he doesn't want to admit it, he's a logistician. He makes things happen. He anticipates, and he gets stuff done. He is a father to 2 wonderful boys, and he is a husband to his wonderful wife, Hwasan. And of course, he is a friend. And I'm super excited that Master Sergeant Sean Im is going to put that diamond on here in the next couple months as he heads out to Korea with his family to be a first sergeant out there on the peninsula. So without further ado, Master Sergeant Im, the floor is yours.
All right, I've been waiting for this moment. All right, speech time. Okay, thank you, Colonel Bella, for the warm welcome. I'd like to again welcome all our distinguished guests, cadets, friends, and family to the Steel Battalion Award Ceremony. I'd like to especially thank Dr. Hall and Lieutenant Colonel Jackson for being here tonight as we award our outstanding cadets. I want to first take this time to recognize every cadet here in the Steel Battalion. These cadets all are American sons and daughters who will soon answer the call to service to become officers in the United States Army. Most of them arrived to ROTC with a lot of unknowns and doubts in their minds and ability. Some couldn't even pass the PT test or the ACFT in some cases. Some, it was their first time ever holding a weapon, let alone firing one. Not knowing their left from their right during drill and ceremony, the look of confusion on their faces when receiving their first mission in a leadership position. But I know, because I witnessed it day by day, month by month, semester by semester, they've been working, grinding, and improving, sharpening their skills and ability to become warriors and well-developed leaders of characters, capable of adapting through constant changes in their environment and mission, weathering the storm of COVID and other unforeseen events, continuing to fight to train in person from their perspective MS classes, cadet-led training meetings, physical training, labs, Ranger Challenge, Sandhurst competition, field training exercise, and combined field training exercise, to list a few. Because they know the importance and understand it of what is soon to be asked of them in our Army profession, which is to lead our soldiers into battle and win our nation's war. I just want to say that I'm proud of each and every one of you who stuck through the hard time, also known as the suck, because it's just going to make you a better person and a leader in our profession. Many of you may remember the time during our winter FTX at West Point when it was cold, miserable, bodies aching, shivering from the freezing temperature, because I sure do. You'll reminisce in the memories of some of our labs, PT events, FTXs, Ranger Challenge, and Sandhurst competition when you're tested to the very limits of your physical and mental capabilities, because I've witnessed this on your face and was there with you. Just remember that during those times, you can reassure that you are not alone. You are all in it together as one cohesive unit. Through shared pain and hardship, you have created a bond that is truly as strong as steel. I just want you to remember those moments, because the suck isn't over. In the future, when the suck revisit you, and trust me, it will, your mind and body are going to remember those times, and you'll think to yourself, this isn't that bad. Embrace the suck. Go to your happy place. Be resilient. Take a knee. Drink water and keep moving forward, because your soldiers are watching you at all times. Take charge and lead by example. Be the leader that your soldiers want to emulate. I'd like to congratulate the cadets that went above and beyond as you get recognized tonight during the presentation. Your time, energy, and focus has not been forgotten and well acknowledged by the cadets and cadre in the battalion. In the future, when you become officers, I want all of you to never forget all the hard work and sacrifice your soldiers will go through each and every day and reward them accordingly. In closing, I want to take this time to thank the Steel Battalion cadre and cadets. This has been a very memorable moment in my career, and I will cherish all the memories and friendship created here. I know a lot of you are worried about the new team of cadres because you guys keep on asking me. I will say this: don't worry, for they are professional career soldiers, and I am confident that with their leadership, they will take this program to the next level. Continue your legacy here in the Steel Battalion. Be the envy of the other programs out there. Be proud of this organization, for all of you have accomplished so much. Keep winning Ranger Challenge, keep competing at Sandhurst, and win the coveted MacArthur Award for the best program. In a couple of years, I know that my Army career will soon come to an end, but my heart is at ease knowing that all of you will now carry the torch to make our profession better. Thank you again to our distinguished guests, family, friends, and to the cadets and cadre of the Steel Battalion. Forged in fire, strong as steel, freedom!
Thank you, Matt Sarnian, for those words of inspiration, and thank you for your everlasting fidelity, wise counsel, and steadfast leadership to the Steel Battalion. We wish you nothing but fire and steel in your adventures as First Sergeant in Korea. Forged in fire, strong as steel, First Sergeant. All right. During the course of the academic year, cadets have been presented with awards from various organizations. At this time, we would like to recognize the following cadets for their accomplishments. When their name is called upon, a slide will pop up on your screen with a picture and a personal quote that they've shared about their experience with the Steel Battalion. The first awards of the night are the Northampton County American Legion Post 415 Awards. These awards recognize cadets for both military and scholastic excellence. First, the Military Excellence Award is presented to the following cadets who demonstrate outstanding leadership, discipline, character, and citizenship. This award is presented to the following cadets: Cadet Austin Parkey, Cadet Daniel Rudiak, and Cadet Dalton Butz. The American Legion Award for Scholastic Excellence is presented to cadets in the top 10% of their academic class and the top 25% of their ROTC class. This award is presented to the following cadets: Cadet Joseph Walker, Cadet Helena Volpe, and Cadet Emily Panarese. The American Veterans of World War II Award recognizes a cadet with diligence and discharge of duty who demonstrates willingness to serve God and country. This award is presented to Cadet Alan Johnson. The Association of the United States Army Award is presented to a cadet who exhibits outstanding leadership. This award is presented to Cadet David Rumpf. The Association of the United States Army Military History Award is presented to a cadet who has demonstrated a strong interest in the study of military history. This award is presented to Cadet Benham Farbod. The Daughters of the American Revolution Award is presented annually to a cadet who demonstrates a high degree of patriotism and potential for military service. The recipient must be in the top 25% of their ROTC and academic class. The awardee must also demonstrate the qualities of loyalty, patriotism, and leadership. This award is presented to Cadet Maria Gianbruno Fuge. The Department of the Army Superior Cadet Award is presented to the most outstanding Army ROTC cadet in each military science and leadership class. This award is based upon performance in ROTC, academic standing, and demonstrated officer potential. This award is presented to Cadet Irene Macri, Cadet Grace Lee, Cadet Madison Stewart, and Cadet Sam Fishbein. The Cadet Command General George C. Marshall Award is the national award presented to the top cadets in each ROTC battalion across the nation. Specifically, it is awarded to the top senior who demonstrates leadership and scholastic qualities that epitomize the career of General George C. Marshall. Selection considerations for this award include the cadet's Order of Merit List standing, grade point average, and cadre assessment. This year's recipient is Cadet Jeffrey Cordenbrock. The Military Officers Association of America Award recognizes an outstanding junior cadet who shows exceptional potential for military leadership. This award is presented to Cadet Elias Pasecki. The Military Award of the Loyal Legion of the United States Award recognizes academic achievement and demonstrated leadership potential with a Medal of Merit, a certificate from the National Commandery, and a copy of the Union Blue, and a personalized challenge coin. The recipient of this award is Cadet Steph Rollins. The Military Order of Foreign Wars Award is presented to a cadet who displays military and scholastic excellence. This award is presented to Cadet Hannah Maggio and Cadet Kyle Flanagan. The Lehigh Valley Chapter Military Order of the Purple Heart Award is presented annually to a junior cadet for military and scholastic excellence. This year's recipient is Cadet Braden Damitz. The Military Order of World Wars Merit Award is bestowed upon a freshman, a sophomore, and a junior cadet who demonstrate the following attributes: an understanding of patriotism and love for our country, outstanding accomplishments in service to the ROTC unit, and lastly, a positive attitude towards the ROTC program. The recipients for this award are Cadet Nicholas Pastrietti, Cadet Maddie Wickel, Cadet James Ball, and Cadet Lucas King. The National Defense Transportation Association Award is presented to an MS4 cadet in the upper half of his class in academic grades who has not received below a B in an ROTC class. This cadet is an active participant in athletics or campus activities and demonstrates outstanding leadership qualities. This award is presented to Cadet Kevin Castanelli. The National Defense Industrial Association Award. This award is presented to a cadet in the upper half of his or her class in academic grades who maintains a B average or above in all grades received in the ROTC program's advanced courses. This cadet is rated in the upper 20% of unit evaluation scores, participates in athletics and campus programs, and demonstrates outstanding leadership qualities. This year's recipient is Cadet Drew Byler. The National Soldiers Award is awarded to a sophomore or junior cadet who has encouraged and demonstrated the ideals of Americanism by deed, conduct, or both. This award is presented to Cadet Joseph Wojtek. The Reserve Officers Association Award is presented to an outstanding senior, junior, and sophomore cadet who demonstrate academic excellence, outstanding qualities of leadership, high moral character, and a high aptitude for military service. These awards are presented to, for MS2s, Cadet Morgan Murray, for MS3s, Cadet Chris Coretta, and for MS4s, Cadet Dominic Patsucci. The Society of American Military Engineers Award, Philadelphia Post, is presented to cadets who have successfully completed at least 1 year of study in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. It must be in their junior or senior year only. The criteria is based upon grade point average, leadership, and citizenship. This award is presented to Cadet Ryan Luttrell and Cadet Dalton Butts. The Sons of the American Revolution Award is presented to a first or second year cadet for overall excellence in leadership and soldierly bearing. This award is presented to Cadet Mara Campbell. The Veterans of Foreign Affairs Award is presented to a cadet for demonstrated achievement and concentrated effort in military and academic subjects, as well as demonstrated capacity and diligence in related activity to the ROTC program. This award is presented to Cadet Vito Caprero and Cadet Spencer Howard. The next award is presented to a senior cadet who has demonstrated a high degree of enthusiasm, dedication, and marked improvement in leadership. This award was made in memory of Joseph C. Hendrzak, an Army ROTC cadet who died unexpectedly in 1976, shortly after graduation. Cadet Hendrzak's character epitomizes the criteria for this award and hope that his ideals will be perpetuated. This award is presented to Cadet Dominic Pascucci. The Lieutenant General Fred Cornett Jr. Award is presented annually to a senior cadet whose academic performance and ROTC achievements indicate the greatest potential for sustained professional excellence in a military career. Lieutenant General Cornett passed away in 2018. This award is presented to Cadet Matthew Rothman. The Lafayette College Leopard Award is presented to an outstanding Lafayette College cadet who is in the top 25% of their academic class and who has contributed the most to the advancement of Army ROTC program at Lafayette College. This award is presented to Cadet Luke Diffley. The Lehigh University President's Award recognizes students who have exhibited exceptional academic achievement at this university. This award is presented to Cadet Jack Narducci, Cadet Ari Ehrenfrott, and Cadet Madison Stewart and Cadet Rothman. The Lafayette College President's Award recognizes cadets who have exhibited exceptional academic and ROTC achievements and stand out amongst their class peers. This award is presented to Cadet Zachary Gill, Cadet Aiden Swearingen, and Cadet Seth Rollins. The John Steinbeck Memorial Award is presented to a senior Army ROTC cadet who best exemplifies school spirit. Mr. Steinbeck earned the name Mr. Lehigh when he was director of intramurals at Lehigh University. This award is presented to Cadet Kevin Casanelli. The Rosenbaum Award was established by late Brigadier General Edward Rosenbaum, class of 1949, in honor of his father, Robert Rosenbaum, class of 1919, who was commissioned as a second lieutenant and served in World War I. This award is presented to Cadet Dominic Pascucci. The USAA Spirit Award is presented to an MS4 who best represents the concept of service to your community or to your unit. This award is presented to Cadet Carlos Ringfletter. The Lieutenant Colonel Robert W. Wolfenden Achievement Award was established in 1999 by Father William B. Holberton, a World War II veteran and member of the Lehigh class of 1943, in honor of Colonel Retired Wolfenden. This award is presented to Cadet Lucas King. The Robert R. West Class of 1948 Award was created in April of 2013 in honor of his classmates. Over 3/4 of the class of 1948 were returning veterans from World War II. Those veterans represent what is often referred to as America's greatest generation. They served our nation and the military in an exemplary manner. The recipient of this award must be a member of the junior class and must demonstrate academic and military leadership. This award is presented to Cadet Aubrey Ibanez. The Military Order of World Wars Award is awarded to an MS3 cadet nominated by their program's commander. Nominees must be in good academic standing at their school or college, be of high moral character, demonstrate a high degree of loyalty to their unit, country, or school, and demonstrate exceptional potential for military leadership. This award is presented to Cadet Andrew Weeder. The Captain Cliff Seifert Memorial Award is awarded to the cadet who best exemplifies the tremendous character in keeping with Captain Seifert. This cadet displays outstanding care for his fellow cadets, a deep commitment to military service, and exemplifies commitment and professionalism through word and deed. This award is presented to Cadet Benham Farbod. Captain Robert Sean Latham Leadership Award is presented to a dedicated cadet who embodies the 7 Army values in and out of uniform. The cadet always places the utmost importance on physical fitness with a strong emphasis on being a professional. This cadet is a mentor to those who seek it and provides guidance to those who need it. The cadet shows honor and integrity with application of duty and unquestionable loyalty to the United States of America. This award is presented to Cadet Alan Johnson. The At-Large Civilian Scholarship Award recognizes ROTC cadets for their academic success, leadership potential, and future service to the United States throughout the country's 270 Army ROTC programs. Winners receive a clock and a check for $2,500. This award is presented to Cadet Jeffrey Kortenbrock. The Distinguished Military Graduate Award is presented to graduating seniors for displaying outstanding qualities of leadership, high moral character, noteworthy academic achievement, and exceptional aptitude for military service. These early commissioning program lieutenants and cadets rate among the top 20% of all cadets in the nation. This award is presented to Second Lieutenant Fager, Second Lieutenant Bernico, Second Lieutenant Dollarino, as well as Cadet Fishbein, Cadet Kortenbrock, and Cadet Rothman. And finally, the Top Cadet Award is awarded to the top cadet in each MS class and the top scoring cadet at summer camp. This award is presented to, for MS1s, Cadet Austin Tarkey, for MS2s, Cadet Christian Antry, for MS3s, Cadet Madison Stewart, and for MS4s, Cadet Sam Fishbein. Please join me in a round of applause for all our recipients, as well as our newly contracted cadets. All right, awards recipients, please coordinate your pickup for your award. Ms. Clucci has them at Jordan Hall. Thank you all for tuning in at this time. Please rise for the playing of the Army song.
March along, sing a song with the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name. We're the army and proudly proclaim. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battles, and the army goes rolling along. And it's Army's on its way. Now long pick up its will always know that the army goes rolling along.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Steel Battalion Awards ceremony. Thank you to our distinguished guest, Dr. Ricardo Hall, for joining us this evening. Also, thank you to our speaker, Master Sergeant M. Lastly, thank you to our family and friends who are able to join us this evening. Your support, partnership, and enduring friendship are truly valued. Have a good night. Forward through fire, strong steel.
Origin fire.
Origin fire. Good work, James.
Thank you, sir.